Hi guys, my name is Georgia and welcome to my channel where I will be reviewing movies, K-dramas, American TV, and basically anything you guys want me to watch or that I find interesting. If you like my content, make sure to like, subscribe, and share for more. So the episode starts off with the cast of East High getting ready for their big debut stage. If y'all saw the last episode, you know that it ended with Ricky literally falling from the ceiling. And we were just all wondering if he died or something. Like, was this man okay or not? Now, fast forward to this episode, we found out that he is not okay. Both him and Ashlyn broke their arm. And they both don't have understudies because of the trauma that happened last season. So they just gotta go on stage, broke arm and all. No one really cares. It's time to shine. In the episode, we find out that everyone's really on edge right now because they've seen North High's production and it was like phenomenal. But it looks like Courtney's the only one who liked it because it seems like she and Howie might have made up. We don't know, but like she seems happy, so she might have made up with him. But then later on in the episode, Howie starts acting a little fishy, so I don't know what that's all about. But everyone's on edge, especially Miss Jen and Carlos. Carlos can't even speak, and Miss Jen is acting like a crazy person. She kind of is, but she's acting more crazy than usual, so they're really nervous. Nene is passing out cards on opening night, but when it comes to Ricky, she literally has nothing to give Ricky. And Ricky has nothing to give her. They say they have something, but their cards are both like empty. And then I had to question, why is their relationship always on the rocks? Their relationship has never been okay. When has it been okay? For like 1 or 2 episodes out of this 2 seasons, it's always them, just like there's something always wrong with them. She's going to a different school. She has the other boyfriend. It's like they're never on the same page. And it's always awkward. And at first I thought the show was mainly about their relationship, but now I understand that it's not. On a positive note, we have the Portwell ship sailing. So last episode, EJ asked Gina if she wanted to get risotto for real, and I thought it was like really cute the way he asked her, because risotto, I don't know why that's cute. It is. So my Portwell heart was really happy, and they were making eyes at each other like the whole time, and it was cute but kind of awkward like most ships on this show. Like, I can't think of one ship on this show that is not awkward to watch. We're gonna have to talk about them a little more later in the video because a lot happens to them this episode. Well, not really a lot, but like, there's some stuff that happens that we need to touch on. Now, we're gonna move on to the next scene where we see Miss Jen freaking out backstage.
Maybe you should find a quiet place and just breathe for a minute.
I can be quiet or I can breathe, but I can't do both.
Jennifer!
Michael Bowen! Is it me, or do we always seem to run into him?
It's like clockwork.
Her and Mr. M were having a really nice conversation just to be interrupted by Ricky's dad. Oh my gosh. Here's the thing. I don't care about any of Miss Jen's relationships because personally I don't find any of them interesting. But I just don't like her with Ricky's dad. I think it's weird, and I think it's awkward, and I think that she should just be with Mr. M because he's a better choice out of the two. We're gonna talk about Lily showing up and flirting with Ricky. And I'm like, girl, he does not want you. Take a hint. No one wants you because you're literally horrible. And you're literally a wolf in sheep's clothing. A wolf in sheep's clothing. And your personality is trash. Ricky don't want you. He still want Nene. Even though he's pretending like he don't. He still want her. But, I mean, he kind of proved me wrong in the next scene. He was like, oh, Lily's not that bad when talking to Big Red. And I was like, she's not that bad. Are you and me talking about the same Lily? Why are you picking up for her? Why are you defending her? If this is your way to try and move on from Nene, find a different way because this is not going to work out. Not going to work out with me. It's not going to work out with anyone else. But Lily's literally evil. I'm not even sure she really likes Ricky. I think that she does, but she still can't help just being evil. Okay, this has nothing to do with the episode's plot or anything, But I want to give a special shout out to my girl, the project manager, because she is so funny. She's like, if you don't buy from us during this intermission, then you don't support the arts. And then she's like, oh, we're going back on stage again. Nobody switched roles. We're sticking to our original roles. And I just love that the shade she gives to Ricky is everything. Because that's what I was thinking too. She's like what I would say if I was in the show. She's a character for the peoples. She's saying what's on our minds. No one switch roles. No one freak out. And I love her for that. So the project manager was a good highlight to this episode. Let's talk about the actual performance itself. I think it was really great. Their singing was on point. Their dancing, their acting was really good, especially for a high school performance. Their high school must have a lot of money, because I know my high school production's not looking like that. They got mic checks, they got everything. And the performance was good. Ashlyn is a really good belle, even though she was very nervous about it. And Ricky's doing good as a beast, even though we were a little worried that he would make a mistake like last season. Anyways, Gina had finished doing her scene, and then she went outside in the hallway, and you see her and EJ talking, and EJ is congratulating her on her performance, obviously, and he's like, you're doing really good. And then Gina gets a text from her mom finding out that her mom's not coming to her show again, and I feel really bad for Gina because her family can't really be there for her, but her mom surprised her by sending her brother to go see her show. So then we meet her brother, who's played by Jordan Fisher, which I was really happy to see because I love him. He's been on like all the Disney, Liv and Maddie, I loved him. I loved him on every show that he's ever been in. So I was happy to see him. I don't love him on this show because why do you have to tell EJ that? Later in the episode, you guys saw him. Let's tell EJ that he's happy that Gina has someone like EJ because EJ's like a brother to Gina. Who told you that? Who told you that? And I think EJ's really confused now because he's like, oh, I thought I had a chance with this girl, but now I know that she only sees me like a brother, like an older brother. And I feel like that's just gonna mess their relationship up because that's not how she sees him. That is not how she sees him. She likes him and he likes her. But we just got to make things complicated for some reason. I don't know why Disney just doesn't make it a smooth relationship. But at least it's not as complicated as Ricky and Gina. I hope they figure things out. Not Ricky and Gina. Ricky and Nene. I hope they figure things out by the end of this. By next episode. I can't have no 2-3 episodes of them just like not knowing what they're doing. Even though Gina's brother said all that stuff to EJ, I'm really happy that he was there because Gina really missed him. I could tell that she really missed her brother and he really missed her too. And I kind of felt sad when he said that to EJ, that sometimes the family that you choose is better than the one you get, because Gina doesn't feel that way. She doesn't at all. She misses her family every single day, and she loves her mom and her brother, and she doesn't feel like Ashlyn and EJ are a better family than them. She loves her family, the one that she got. So I felt sad that the brother thought that she was happier without them, because that is not true. Either way, their interaction was really cute, and she hugged them, and she was just really happy that he was there, and I was glad that one of them was able to make it to her show. So we're at the end of the episode and we're about to put on the final act, and then they're looking for Ricky's harness to hoist him up. Like that went so well last time, but they're looking for it and they can't find it. So everyone just starts freaking out. The place is in a mess. They're all looking for it. They can't find it. The project manager's like, I placed it right here. Where'd it go? I was starting to get suspicious because I was like, what if that's why Howie was acting that way? Because he stole the harness. I didn't know my boy would do Courtney that dirty. But then it's confirmed later that it was actually Lily. We saw Lily sitting in the audience, harness right in her hands, like it wasn't no big deal. How can she be so disgusting and just like smile like it's nothing? I really don't like her character. Anyways, Miss Jen outbursts and says like, why can't he just jump off of something high? I don't know why she said that, but I mean, good idea, I guess. She ends up leaving the room, and I honestly don't see why Miss Jen is so upset. At this point, I think she really is trying to live her younger life through the kids, and she cannot do that because that's not what a teacher does. She does not even care about the money for the program. All she wants to do is win the Menkeys so that she can show off to Zach. That's literally the only reason. And she's putting all this pressure on these kids, screaming at them, telling them to do this, and that. It's like, no, you can't live out your childhood through these kids. Let them do what they do. If they don't win, well, that's too bad. They got next semester, the next time y'all come back to school. Just let these kids have fun at this point. Okay guys, that's basically all I had to say about this week's episode. It was really good. Before we leave, I just have to say I could not take EJ seriously the whole time wearing that costume. It was so ridiculous. And also, I kept on seeing a bunch of TikToks that was saying that Miss Jen basically told Ricky to kill himself. I really did not think about it like that. That's not what she meant. You guys are going too far, but that's kind of funny. It sounds like that, but that's not what she meant. She's just a little stressed, okay? Well, that's it for this week, guys. Thanks for watching. If you like my content, make sure that you like and subscribe because I will be trying to upload every week. I know I didn't make that promise last time, but that's because I did upload a video and it had a bunch of copyright. So that's not on me. I did what I was supposed to do, but YouTube did not want y'all to have that content, guys. Okay, guys, bye. See you guys next time.